Peace and great blessings, everyone. And welcome back to my channel. If you're new, please like and subscribe. Greetings to you, beautiful, nurturing by nature. Thank you so much. Welcome. So happy to have you this evening. And I want to thank everyone for participating in each week as we strive to answer your questions and to offer you assistance here on Ask the Herbalist Hour, waiting for King Ade to join us shortly. But in the meantime, blessings to everyone, peace and love. So, today is March 23rd, everyone. I hope all is well. How are you feeling today, nurturing by nature? Please give me a shout out. Let me know how you feeling in the chat room. Greetings, beloved Hadia. Thank you for joining. How are you all feeling? And today is March 23rd, and it's just a few days after the spring equinox. The spring equinox began Sunday, which is another one of the wonderful events and time of the year when the seasons are changing. And seasons are very important because every season, not only are there special things taking place in nature and natural phenomena, but also in the seasons have meaning for us as well. I'm doing well. Thank you, beloved Hadia. And there's the king. Bring him in. Welcome. Peace and love, King.
Peace and love. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Welcome. Thank you. So we have some beloved ones in the chat room with us. Beloved Hadia and beloved Nai, nurturing by nature. Thank you, nurturing by nature. I'm feeling so lifted, so many signs of confirmation to keep going. Stay aligned on course. Ashe, Ashe. We love to hear those kind of messages and the positive. Let's focus on the positive and generate more positive. Good. It's good to hear that you're lifted and that you're receiving confirmation to affirm that you are in alignment with your destiny and your life purpose. That is a blessing. And King, how your date going today?
Oh, it's going great.
That's good. I see you eating something.
Yeah, I've been eating some popcorn.
Oh, popcorn. Yeah, I got my sea moss. Wait a minute, sea moss smoothie with turmeric.
Yeah, I just had me a sea moss smoothie earlier.
Give thanks. Give thanks. All right. So we started out talking about the spring season. The spring officially started Sunday with the equinox, but we know that the seasons are not just like a one-time moment phenomenon. It's like a gradual, energetic shift and change. And
Yeah,
so, with the spring season, the equinox, it brings a whole new shift in our habits, our behaviors, because not only can you observe the changes in spring and nature, but you can also observe the changes in the seasons with your life if you're in alignment with those frequencies. And so, as natural people, we want to be in alignment with all natural phenomena and the time and frequencies of the earth. So, we want to be in harmony with the phases of the moon, with the equinoxes, with the solstices, which has even more special meaning. So, King Ade, would you like to share with us? Did you do anything special for the equinox? And if so, share with us what you do for the spring season.
Oh yeah, so I mean the whole equinox, there was a whole lot of cleansing and clearing.
Hmm.
But it was a full moon for 3 days before the
Yes,
eclipse on before the equinox on Sunday.
yes, it was.
So yeah, we've been turned up all over here on this side, from full moon season been turned up. I think we did like two mushroom ceremonies
Oh
back
yeah.
to back, and then the San Pedro on
Okay.
um yeah, two mushroom ceremony, then a San Pedro ceremony, then acupuncture on Sunday. So
Mhm.
yeah, whole lot healing,
A whole
whole
lot of
lot,
that's good. And
whole,
you know what, folks, with healing, You are ridding yourself of the old and making room for the new. You don't have to be
Ashe.
scared of healing. Embrace your healing with, full head on. Look at it as, you just making room for stuff. You clearing out the old space so you have more room. And then just like when you clean up your house and you throw away stuff that you don't need, and you were like, wow, I got so much space in here. I didn't realize because you were
Yeah.
cluttering stuff. The same thing happens when you do spiritual healing. You realize how much stuff was weighing you down, how much was burdening your mind, body, and spirit, and how much was just keeping you stagnant and stuck. So if you feeling like that, or you feel like you just can't move forward, it's probably time to do some healing energy work.
Ashe.
Yep, change your diet, change your mind, change your spirit. Just let go of some stuff. Just like a snake sheds its skin. And if you've ever seen that, I've seen it in real life. One time I went to the zoo in DC one time, and there was a snake in the cage, and it was shedding. It was one of those big pythons or something. And to actually see that transform, how they slide out of it and it sheds. And when they shed the skin, it doesn't even look like it came off the snake. It just looks so different, which is proof that it's something that you don't need anymore. You're releasing it, you're letting it go. It doesn't serve you. It's not even you anymore. Because once you shed the old and you blossom into the new being that you are, you let go of all that and let go of the past. You can't even relate. You can't slide back into that old skin anymore because it doesn't fit you, it don't serve you anymore. So that's the same thing happens when we heal.
Ashe. Ashe. Ashe.
Yes.
Yeah. So the spring season is out with the old and with the new.
Mhm.
The spring as spring comes in, a whole lot of things are blossoming, new life. So this is
Yeah.
the time for to renew.
Yes, I like that.
This is the time to renew, to do all the things that you have been wanting to do, but it was too cold to do in the winter.
Hmm.
You know, we were still hibernating.
Yes.
Now's
Hmm.
the time for us to actually put into action everything we've been waiting. Like I'm not gonna lie, I'm excited for the spring. I got so much I want to do. I'm like, oh yes, finally time is spring, time to spring forward and get it done. You feel me?
Yes.
So y'all gonna be seeing a whole lot of products and a whole lot of things launching from me in the upcoming month. So
Oh, and give
stay
thanks.
tuned.
Give thanks. See what you got blossoming and growing over there. So yes, we're
Absolutely.
looking forward to spring. Is my favorite time of year, and I think it's because I like warm weather. That's one reason. Another reason why I like spring is I love flowers, and just to see flowers growing everywhere. To drive down the street and you see flowering trees. That's just like, I mean, it's just so beautiful. And then the smell
It
and the
is.
scent of the flowers in the air, it really makes the trees look like they have come alive, or they, have been given new life. Now, when the trees in the wintertime, the ones that shed leaves, that is, they are sleeping, resting, conserving their energy, which is what a lot of us do in the wintertime because we stay inside more. That's like conserving your energy. The wintertime is a good time to like really work on goals and plans that you want to manifest. And then in the spring is a time to launch those plans or water them, those seeds that buried in the wintertime. Now is the time to like let stuff blossom and grow. This is a great time for new beginnings. That's what spring is all about, new beginnings. So if you've been wanting to do stuff like start a new project, write a book, hint, hint, because I got to finish 2 books. Um, Lose some weight, get in shape, detox, all of those things, remodel your house, change your hair, whatever. This is a great time of year to do that because you'll be in harmony and in alignment with the changes that come forth in the spring.
Ashe.
Ashe.
Ashe, absolutely. So
Mhm.
now's the time. We're finally into the spring. It's warming up. All
Mhm.
the business ideas are things that you've been waiting to do. Now's
Mhm.
the time to do it. There is no other time that is better than the present to do what
Yeah.
you have been waiting, wishing, and hoping to get done. So
Absolutely. Ashe. Ashe.
now's the time. Now's the time to start the diet.
Mhm.
Now's the time to start um the new fitness goals. Now's the
Mhm.
time to this is the time to start anything that you've been procrastinating or waiting, saying
Mhm.
I'm waiting for a good time. Now's the
Yes.
best time.
Now's a good time, right? And this time is in harmony with the nature and the changes. Now, you also, King Ade, you were weren't you doing a fast like in preparation for the spring, or that was just part of your rebirthing?
I wasn't exactly doing the fast for preparation for the spring, but I guess that fasting, all of that was preparation for the spring.
Hmm.
And now spirit just worked like that.
Yep.
Um, but yeah, so the fast went great, and fasting is something great to do for preparation in the spring or to start off your spring, because then you get to flush everything that was stagnant, and then your body get to flush and detox. Then go into this spring, and there's all these fruits and things that are coming to blossom
Hmm.
that you could add as a part of your diet for your spring summer.
Absolutely.
So you start your diet, you start your fitness plan. We start whatever it is that has been calling us to do.
Hmm.
Whatever it is that has been calling us to do.
I
I
share.
know for me, like literally, I've been this morning. I was working on the curriculum and school curriculum for baby girl.
Hmm. Hmm.
And this evening, I was working on the life, project me, master action plan. Working on what it is that I'm going to be doing in the next couple months, like my quarterly goals.
Oh, that's a good idea. We should come together and do them quarter goals for the healing cycle. That'd be a good idea.
I share.
Yeah. We both got a lot of ideas for upcoming shows. That's good. That's good. You
Yeah,
very goal oriented. You always working on
yeah,
um goals for yourself and your family, your business. That's real good.
yeah, yeah. Got to,
Okay.
got to.
And beloved sister, nurturing by nature, she said lots of planting and a powerful ritual bath. That's how she prepared for spring. The past full moon was super cleansing and powerful for me. Yes, it was for a lot of people. Ashe. And she said, I'm part of the red moon cycle women, cycle. And it's been so eye opening this time around. Give thanks for that. Give thanks. I wanted to share that with everyone. Good, good. Was that baby boy I saw running?
Probably.
He walking already. Oh my God. I just saw a little person run. I said, that can't be him.
Oh nah, nah. I probably want him. That was his cousin Langdon.
Oh, the cousin. I would say he walking back.
Nah, nah.
Oh, okay. Oh, well, that's good. That is good. Another thing that people do a lot of in the spring. Yeah, I just saw a little okay. A lot one of the things that people do a lot of in the spring, which is one of my favorite things to do in the spring, is detoxing. So I wanted to talk a little bit about that tonight. Detoxing. For some reason, when the weather gets warmer, I just feel like I got to detox. And then the other reason, other thing we're gonna talk about is gardening and farming. So the detoxing part, I like to detox several times a year, and when I detox, I will release, toxins and waste from liver, kidneys, colon, the major eliminative organs. And I used to take a herbal detox in addition to drinking more water, more citrus infused water, I just feel like after the winter, I gotta let go of a lot of stuff because I try to be conscious of it this year, but I usually eat a little bit heavier in the wintertime, and I think that's because of the cold. And in the spring, I like to eat more. Well, I eat raw foods all year long, but in the spring, I try to eat um, lighter foods, more live foods, more smoothies, more berries and stuff like that. Cause stuff that's seasonal, I'll eat that. And then in the wintertime, it's a lot of soups, a lot of stews, um, things like that. So I like to take a detox again this time of year. I take them, in the winter and then in this time just to, I don't know, it just makes me feel more comfortable and help to release some of the weight we may have put on in the winter months. What about you, King?
So when the spring starts, I definitely like to get a whole lot more active. I've already started planning some hikes. I want to be out in nature. I want to be in the mountains. I started climbing trees again already. So springtime is when I go into high gear because
Hmm.
I'm in nature and I'm doing more medicine work. I usually do way more ceremonies when springtime rolls around, and I'm just more connected. I feel way more connected. But I'm not gonna lie, this winter that just passed,
Hmm.
some big connections, big spiritual, things going on. So
Winter's a good time for that too. I mean, each season has its own special quality, but winter's a good time because especially around the winter solstice.
yeah, absolutely.
Hmm.
So I feel like right now is just a time of preparing to take full advantage of this spring. Prepare
Me too.
to be as connected to spirit as possible this spring. Preparing to disseminate as much information and love and life to the good people as I can this spring.
Hmm.
To be pretty much all gears running and being high performance and highly effective and producing as much as I can.
That's
This
good.
you know
That's
to give everything a good head start.
mhm.
Start the spring strong, go into the summer strong, have an amazing summer that you can keep building on in the fall and the winter.
I'll share. It's a good answer. Good answer. And then the other thing that is wonderful to do this time of year, for those of us who are striving to be in harmony with nature, is gardening and farming.
I'll share.
Springtime is a good time to start planting your crops that you plan on growing, your herbs, your vegetables, fruits. Some stuff, we know can grow in the winter, but the springtime, especially right now in the early spring, a lot of the green leafy vegetables um, can be grown right now. So like the spinaches, the kale, other leafy greens. What's the other one? Chard, stuff like that. This is a good time to start planting those because those are like cool weather crops and they grow quickly. So you'll start seeing some sprouts in a few, days and 2 weeks. And then in a month, you probably have a whole plant that you can eat. And this is a good time to plant seeds for things that grow later in the spring and in the early summer. A lot of the crops and things that we enjoy eating will be ready by the end of the spring, beginning of the summer. And then there's some things like I know what's that plant? The pumpkins and some of the other winter squashes. I think they plant them in the spring. They grow through the summer and then they're harvested like late summer, early fall.
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah. And some other crops too you can plant now, but they're not ready for harvest until the end of the summer, like September, October around that time or the fall. So this is a good time to start doing it and prepping your area, whether it's your yard or your balcony, or if you got those containers to grow things. I mean, it's amazing things that you can use to grow vegetables. and herbs. And so this is a good time to start like mapping out where you're going to put your garden, or if you're going to use your balcony, or you got like a little thing in the window, whatever, you can plant. If you got soil and sunlight and some seeds, you can grow anything anywhere. So I've done it. So you can do it too. Pick out a place that you want to start growing your stuff. Um, Another great thing that you can do is if you have neighbors, maybe you all can get together and you all can, have a neighborhood garden. That's something fun to do. And, people can take turns doing different things, because even if some things you may not know how to do, your neighbors may know, and you all can create a community garden like that. Um, a garden co-op or whatever, join your neighbor. If you have like a city garden, if you live in a city, and many cities have places that are set aside for residents to grow things, just to honor the space to be used for growing things, or to bring beauty to the city, planting sunflowers, stuff like that. If you're a member of an organization, talk to the other people in your organization and see how many people would like to do this together. If you're part of a church, mosque, tabernacle, temple, boys and girls club, what else, biking club, whatever. See if y'all want to come together and do this as a group endeavor. That way it doesn't have to be just one person, and then you could probably grow more things that way. And so map out where you're going to put your garden, find somebody that can help you, or you could get started yourself and start planting what you want to grow. Get some organic soil. You can get those from those hardware stores. You can also purchase like compost from places that, and add that to the soil to help make it rich and nutrient rich, so that it can help with growing things. And yeah, it's that time, King.
Absolutely. So we know it's time to grow. We just
Hmm.
decide what we're growing. Do you want some plants? And I've been looking a lot into horticulture and designing your garden,
Hmm.
and what to grow with what. So if you're going to grow things that are sweet smelling or fruits, you should definitely plant your peppers and things around it to keep the bugs at bay.
Hmm.
Um, that's why you could plant your bell peppers and different peppers around the herbs and the fruits and well
Hmm.
and the different veggies and things that you want to grow, so that it will keep it from getting eaten up by the insects.
Hmm.
And just organizing how you
Yeah.
what you plant and what you're planting next to each other.
Yeah, that's called companion garden. Planting things together that what happens is there's certain plants that will repel insects,
Yeah,
pests, and you plant them together. Like I know the main one that come up to mind is tomatoes and basil, or tomatoes and marigolds. And basil and marigolds will repel the insects that like to eat and feast on the tomato plant. So there's certain plants that you combine together because they'll work together in harmony like that. And then there's also um, you want to plant like flowering plants with your other plants, your herbs and things, because those ones that have flowers, those attract pollinators.
yeah,
Yeah, so you will want to do something like that as well, because the insects that help us pollinate, they'll help your things grow.
yeah. I,
Yeah, we supposed to be getting together doing a project. You and the queen and I, and then over there and over here to grow some stuff. So that's gonna be fun.
think even tomorrow, right?
I think she's starting tomorrow.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, yeah, that'll be fun. So and then also another great benefit of gardening, not only does it look nice, not only is it fun, but you get to eat the stuff that you're growing.
I,
And that's the great benefit. So you don't have to worry about these high food prices. is it organic or not, because you the one that's growing it, you know what's touching it, and you know how to preserve it yourself, so you get to watch it grow. And that's a lot, actually is a lot of fun to see something start from seeds and to grow and blossom into its fullness.
Uh,
And if not only you get to eat your produce and you know it's organic, you know it's healthy, you can also preserve some of your stuff. I like to freeze some things for the winter, or if you're a canner, you know you can can some things to preserve them, throughout the year. Well, yeah, preserving for later use. And what else is a good benefit of growing things? You're helping the earth because you're putting nutrients back into the soil, which is really beneficial. You're also helping to keep the air clean because plants produce good,
uh,
clean the air. Mhm.
oxygen.
Yes, produce oxygen. It keeps the air clean. Even the small plants do that. Another thing that's really great is make sure you have herbs in your garden, because not only are the herbs medicinal, some of them are culinary herbs like basil, thyme, oregano, uh, what's the other one we have? Oh, parsley, cilantro. Not only can you use them in your cooking, but they also have medicinal benefits. You can make teas and dry them and use them in teas. Use them to scent the house. All kinds of things you can use for that, and it will help repel like a lot of the insects in the garden, because a lot of insects, for whatever reason, stay away from the herb plants. If you notice that, you don't ever see them chewing on. Like I have a what's that plant? A rosemary plant. I never worry about any insect eating it because they
Yeah,
don't.
that's because rosemary repels insects. But yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, so make sure you have herbs in your garden somewhere. Any or all is as many as
Lemon
you
balm.
can.
Yeah, lemon balm.
Yeah, lemon balm, that smells good. And then there's some of them repel insects like citronella. You can have a citronella plant. Somebody told me, I don't know if it's true or not, but eucalyptus plants keep mosquitoes away.
Eucalyptus. Good.
Okay. Yeah. And so you want to have them around for their medicinal properties as well as their culinary, and like you said, with the companion garden. And let me see what else. Planting flowers with your garden
Yeah,
also is good for attracting pollinators. The pollinators being the bees, the butterflies, little hummingbirds, and things like that, because they help your things grow.
absolutely.
Yeah.
And we want that.
Also, try also this year, another thing for spring is planting a tree. Did I plant one last year? I shared some last year, but I said this year I'm going to work on getting another tree to plant, because we know all the wonderful benefits of trees. Trees give us shade and comfort. Trees also clean the air and supply the air with supply us with fresh oxygen to breathe. Trees also put nutrients back into the soil and prevent erosion of the soil in case there's heavy rain and things like that. And their roots need to put the nutrients back into the soil, anchor the soil. So we need to plant as many trees as we can. We don't have to wait to Earth Day or Arbor Day to plant a tree. We can just plant one just because. Buy a tree for someone as a gift. Make it a gift. Make it something special. And lots of gardening stores sell them. You can also find there's some websites that give away free trees just to beautify the planet and to help heal the planet. So, that's something else that is beneficial.
I should.
Yeah. If you don't know how to garden, you can purchase books like I think somebody gave me this book, Gardening Made Simple, but it's got step by step instructions as well as full color pictures on how to do some basic gardening things. You can also check online. Um, YouTube is amazing with do
YouTube.
it yourself. Huh?
YouTube University.
YouTube University.
People that got their full degree from you,
I know, and they experts on everything. They got their PhD and everything.
high paying efficients at their new job. They,
Huh?
I say I know some people that started on YouTube University and now they're professionals in their field.
Yep, absolutely. So check into that, and like I said, there's groups all around the area wherever you live that have there's somebody somewhere that can help you with gardening. This is something that you truly want to do, for yourself. You'll find the right person that'll help you with getting started. So anything else, King?
Sure. Because the bugs are not like it's not a game.
I hear you what you
Yeah,
say.
I said, anything else you want to talk about for in preparation for the spring season?
Anything in preparation for spring season. Um, prepare to go outside.
Yes.
Prepare to go outside. Go hiking. Go to the beach,
Hmm.
waterfalls. Go to hot water springs.
Oh yeah, definitely.
There's so many places to go. Just go. Go outside. Get in there.
Hmm.
Do not spend your spring and summer in the house.
No, we mandating go out. That's right. We're mandating go out, go outside, go outside, get some fresh air, get
Your
some.
orders is get some fresh air and sunlight. Doctor's orders.
Oh, I like them doctor's orders. Yeah, we telling you doctor's orders. So we're ordering and mandating go outside, get some fresh air, smell the flowers, hug a tree, take your shoes off, walk on the ground barefoot in the grass, on the grass, not the hard concrete, but walk in the grass barefoot,
Yeah.
ground yourself, connect with the earth. Don't wait just for Earth Day to do all that. Every day is Earth Day because we live on and we're nourished by this beautiful planet every single day. So every day is Earth Day. Every day is a day to honor the earth, and let's reuse, reduce, recycle, rebuild all the time, not just once a year.
Ashe.
Ashe. All right. Well, thank you, beloveds. Nurturing by Nature and Hadia. I'm sure we'll have some more people who will tune in and watch it later. Thank you all for your input and your impact and joining us. We really appreciate it. We really appreciate what you share with us. We'd like to hear from you all. Maybe next week or whatever, you can or send us an email. Let us know what you're growing in your garden. Share some pictures. Send us some emails. Send us some pictures on our Instagram of some things that you're growing. And it'd be great, if we could connect and do some gardening and some planting together. The more the merrier. I know that lady in Kenya. She's an ancestor now. Her name was Wangari Maathai, and I think how you pronounce it, and she planted like millions of trees in East Africa. Well, we got to catch up to her. Everybody plant one.
I'm with it. I'm with
Yeah,
it.
we can
I
do it.
I plant like a whole rack of trees. I'm trying to be like her, plant millions.
Oh, good. Okay, I said that too. I read about her when I was teaching to the children. I said I want to be able to help do that and plant some trees, and especially in places that have experienced deforestation or other disasters. But we don't have to do it just there. We can also do it in our own areas because they are cutting down a lot of trees,
Yeah.
and which is not the best thing to do. And so we can do our share by growing some more.
Uh,
Or planting some more.
I'm with it.
All right. So thank you, everyone. We love you all. We appreciate you. Give thanks, peace and love, and prosperity and good health. And we will see you next week, same time for Ask the Herbalist Hour. We'll be here Wednesdays at 9 Eastern Standard Time. And join us Mondays in the Healing Cipher. We're the host of the Healing Cipher show on Plugged In Radio Network. And you can also watch it on the Roku channel on a Plugged In channel. So we see you then.
See you soon. Peace.
Peace and love.